Hey everyone, Times Arms here bringing you another Halo Reach multiplayer video, and this time I want to discuss Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn Episode 5, the final episode. And we'll be getting if you're ordering the limited edition, a 90-minute extended version. But awesome possum. And if I don't have anything else to discuss or much to discuss, I might discuss something near the end of this gameplay. But first off, I want to say, yes, big team. Or I do big team because you tend to get long gameplays, and if I have something that I like to discuss and I don't want to put in multiple videos for, then I like to do it in big team and get long gameplays for you all. Sorry, but yeah, I'll try to do something else next time. But then again, Halo 4 at the time I'm recording this is only 4 days away. Yes. And another quick cleanup thing that I wanted to discuss, or did I want to discuss it? Nah, let's get into the Forward Unto Dawn. Okay, so they're running, or I guess they're not running. And this is spoilers, of course, obviously. So they're in their Warthog, and they're driving, and Lasky's like, oh, it's harder than it looks, man. And then everybody else is like, hey, Lasky, get out of here. And then, what else could I say, really, other than they're running away? And they encounter the Covenant, and you get to see these jackals up close. And the jackals are all with their shields, and then yada yada yada, getting hit with Needler, and yada yada yada, and Chief is all like, "Brosh, I'm gunning on the back of this Warthog turret." And then Lasky runs into a grunt, or not a grunt, a jackal. Why did I say grunt? He runs into the jackal, like plenty of us have done in the Warthog, and just take them out, splatter them, even though they have a shield. And then we start to realize something went wrong. Something went horribly wrong. And I have to figure out the name of this lady. What's her name? The one that died. Or Shizzle. That sucks. And that's weird. I don't know why it's slipping my mind at the time, but Lasky's lover. You know, his love interest. She dies. Yes, spoiler, I'm sorry, I told you there would be spoilers. But what is interesting is that Lasky doesn't want to see, well, Lasky, I guess it's not interesting, but Lasky sort of gets hardened right at that moment. He realizes this is real. And so as they're running, because Chief tells him to run because he has to take out a hunter, they realize that there's another hunt, and when Chief comes back to them, he's like, give me your ammo. I used everything I had on that one. And they didn't have much, so he got a nade. And there's another hunter, and it looks so cool because you see the hunters in realistic CGI, and I know I've said that in about every time I discuss Forward Unto Dawn, but you see the hunters in realistic CGI, and that was pretty cool, I think. And what else can I say, actually? Oh yeah, so Chief takes out the hunters, yada yada yada, and Lasky was the distraction because he felt the need that, oh, you guys aren't going to get away if we're all going to stay here, and you guys obviously need the Chief with you, so I'm going to be the distraction. He gets hit by a fuel rod, or the hunter's cannon, not the fuel rod, but the hunter's cannon fires near him, and he gets knocked out, sort of. Then Chief and April Lorensky, played by the lovely Anisha Brewster, I'm a fan of hers now, even though I've only seen her in this, come to Lasky's rescue. Lasky's like, pleh, pleh, cough up a little bit, but I'm okay. And then they run run towards the Pelican through the woods, and it's all super awesome, like brosh and brosh, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And what's so cool is that you get to see Kelly 087, and that's her Spartan tag, and you get to see Frederick, and Frederick's Spartan tag is 104. Or 104, I don't know how they would pronounce it, but I would pronounce it 104, Frederick 104. So blue team, Master Chief, Kelly, and Frederick. That is so cool. And most people don't realize Frederick and Kelly are still alive. They're still alive, if I am not mistaken. Yes, they are still alive, so how cool is it? But you get to see them as teens, and they're all like, oh, how old are you guys? Because Frederick and Kelly take off their helmets, and they're like, oh, that's classified, blur, blur, blur. And then the episode pretty much ends. But as I said in my previous video, we're excited for Halo 4. It is so cool to see things I've read about in fiction finally come to fruition in Halo game. Oh, and this wasn't a game, obviously. This is live action trailer, but it's so cool to see this stuff finally come to fruition, not, I guess not fruition, but a realization, and actually see these guys involved in story, not just books, because obviously people are knowledgeable about the books. You get people who can spout facts about the books, but just awesome to see in a realistic sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, so both Kelly and Frederick are still alive, and it's just awesome to see them acted out, which is what I like to say. This episode for me didn't have too many fancy smapoopy, whatever you might call it, moments like the last one where I was just super excited. Maybe that's just me. I mean, there was a lot of good moments, like action moments, but it wasn't that I needed to just have a 16-minute frickin' video on it. This is about 9 minutes, so it's saying much. It's only like 7 minutes shorter or so, but yeah. So really, can't wait for Halo 4, man. I'm going to the midnight release. I wonder how. The only reason why I went to Best Buy is because they had a better. At least I like the pre-order skin better than GameStop. And then I'm also the only reason I'm going to midnight release is because I'm going to need it as soon as possible in order for it not to be old in the YouTube sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, pretty much the episode was just Lasky was like, oh my gosh, this guy I haven't seen in 30 years, because Master Chief now is like 45 and he's 15 and forward unto dawn. So it's like, Lasky was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this dude in 30 years or something like that. Because you get to see the older Lasky at the end. And the thing is like, do I need to repeat it like it did in episode 1? And he's like, no, I am going to see my hero again. Brah, cryo sleep. And so that was pretty cool. Yeah. So, but like I was saying about Halo 4, I'm going to need it as soon as possible, pretty much, so I can bring it for you guys, get it uploaded for you guys, and have a good time, so we can experience firsts together. I'm planning on doing at least like maybe 6 campaign videos in one day, and then 1 multiplayer video, or 1 live reaction to multiplayer. So multiple matches in 1 video, live reaction. Because I'll save my first time going into multiplayer war games for you guys. The first time I go into war games, you guys will be able to experience it, and you guys will be able to see how well I do or how horribly I do. But yeah. Okay. And tomorrow we may have a subscriber Saturday. There always seems to be a problem whenever we try to have one. The first 2 weeks it was the first week it was my mistake. And now it just seems like I can't play with other people. Even if I have a good net connection according to the network settings. I can't seem to connect with certain subscribers and so on and so forth. So I'm sorry. If I discontinue Subscriber Saturday, just know that I still love what you guys do and appreciate you guys supporting me. And we may try to do it in Halo 4. But if I discontinue it, just know that I'll still try to play with you guys. It's just that we won't be able to upload it to YouTube, because it'll just be a hassle trying to record things when I can't play with you guys. But it would be easier if I could if I could just play with you guys. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for joining me. See y'all later. Oh yeah, I said I was dragging something to the end of this video, so I have to record it. I forgot to record the audio last time. But here we go. As you can see, 100% armory completion, 50% accommodation progress. It's cool. I don't do much accommodation, going specific for accommodations. But as you can see, I've had 100% armory completion for a while. And as you can see right here, almost 10 million credits, and I'm almost an inheritor. When I reach the very tip of inheritor, I'll make a video or a video series detailing my experiences. And I'm going to be playing Halo Reach for a while because I need to reach Inheritor. I've said I would reach Inheritor before Halo 4 comes out. I am going to do it. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to be MLG.